On August 5th, I was woken up by London police services pointing an assault rifle in my face. I went into the hallway and then saw that assault rifle. I was naked and I had to put on a pair of pajamas that was like on the floor before I could even go out to see the police officers. They did not go into my apartment until after I was in custody.
At the time of arrest, one of the officers pressed her hand against Miss Sorrenti's breast and said, "Yep, it's a she." What? She has never mentioned this before.
She's a liar.
Or she's just lying.
Like
I think it's one or the other.
I think she's actually just a liar.
So for 8 days straight, I was doing coke and meth.
Keffals is in fact a liar. They are evil, they are malicious, and they're at great harm to not just themselves, but the community they quote-unquote claim to represent.
Guys, hello friends. I know I'm unemployable, but please give me money.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you already know who Keffals is. Transgender activist, live streamer, who is most well known for just that and also stealing $100,000 from the transgender community. Now, the story of Keffals was for the most part underground, you know, niche communities online knew of this topic and the truth behind it, and that led her to be able to pretty much just go on and continue her career unscathed until recently. Some Ordinary Gamers Mutahar put out his video on Keffals, which was very detailed, reached a wider audience, and now we are starting to see some mainstream recognition that Keffals is a liar, a thief, and not to be trusted. Now, after Some Ordinary Gamers dropped his video on Keffals, apart from a brief interaction on Twitter where she discredited the video, she did everything she possibly could to discredit this video, and one live stream on her Twitch channel that was just kind of weird, you know. We haven't really heard much from Keffals, and anyone that's been following the story is now kind of, you know, they got their ear on the street. They're curious what's going to happen next. What's going on over in Keffals' camp now? What's the plan? Well, recently a bunch of messages from Discord have leaked where Keffals talks a little bit about what's going on, what's happening, and anyone following the story up to this point, I'm sure would be real curious to see them. So let's go over them real quick. Now, right off the bat, we got a real interesting one here that I found where we have a person by the name of Emma asking when you get back to making content. Then we have a response from Keffals probably next month. So we do now have confirmation that Keffals does plan on making a return, which is terrible. It's awful news. This person is just terrible. Just a terrible human being. I can't believe that she still has an audience. It's amazing to me. I'm not one to say that people should be banned normally, but I mean, if we're gonna ban anybody today, it really should be Keffals. I don't really believe that she deserves a presence online. She's clearly very irresponsible with it, and she does have this ability to capture an audience, and she misuses the influence she has over those people with, you know, taking their money, not being honest where the money's going, and who knows what else. You know, Catboy Ranch was a thing where we had minors being sold drugs, essentially in the form of HRT, hormone replacement therapy. It was unregulated drugs, specifically being marketed towards minors. I don't think this person deserves a platform, and I don't like saying that people should be banned, but I would have to make an exception for Keffals. I don't think she deserves a place on the internet, and I don't think she should have a place on the internet. She's dangerous. She's a dangerous human being. But anyway, we have more to go over. Next up, this one will probably just make you more angry than anything. Keffals, I am enjoying my time offline. No one is mad at me all the time. There's no drama. It's just chill. Keffals has been exposed for so much disgusting bullshit. Okay, from just misappropriating the funds from her GoFundMe, even herself, you know, there's some alleged leaks that I personally believe, where she specifically says if anybody really knew exactly where that money went that was donated to help her in her time of need, she'd be canceled. So it must have been pretty fucking bad, because they will not cancel her for anything. She gets away with whatever the hell she wants to do. Not to mention, you know, you get outside of the money stolen, in my opinion, stolen. I would say this money was stolen. $100,000 was stolen, and many people would agree with me on that. You also have the Catboy Ranch. You have her being involved in the selling of unregulated bathtub HRT, you know, hormone replacement drugs to minors, specifically marketed to minors. Lolicon on the packaging, instructions to keep away from parents. I mean, this is just inexcusable behavior, disgusting human being, and for her to take the criticism for these actions and chalk it up to, I'm taking some time off because no one's mad at me that way. No one's mad at me. There's no drama. It's just chill. Yeah, just drama. All the drama channels are just picking on Keffals as always. Oh, what a bitch. More copium coming your way with Keffals here, saying swatting is attempted endgaming. Someone wanted the police to endgame me, and people are somehow positioning me as evil for not reacting perfectly to that. What are you... Okay, she was swatted. That is bad. But, and there should never be a but after that, but god damn it. People aren't mad at you for that. That's not why people are mad at you. They're mad at you for all the other shit. The Some Ordinary Gamers video was like well over an hour long of just well-documented terrible behavior, bullshit. Examples that you shouldn't, you're just irresponsible, you're evil. Evil would be a descriptor to describe you that would be accurate. And you're like, everyone just mad at me because I didn't respond perfectly to me being harassed online. Dude, first of all, that too, everyone gets harassed online. To be fair, you way more than others, for reasons. I mean, obviously your transgender identity does play a role in that, but that has nothing to do at all with the core reasons that the majority of people are pissed off at you, hate you, okay? They hate you because you are a disgusting human being. Like in your soul, the way you act, the way you interact with the world is terrible. Not because you're transgender, not because you didn't react perfectly to being harassed, swatted, okay? Then you have to also take into consideration, I don't even think she believes this. I think this is just the narrative she's spinning for her remaining audience. That's where the money comes from, baby, and she's really good at taking it from them. Here you have a pretty good one. It's Keffals responding to one of her remaining fans that's giving an opinion that we see all too often with the fans of creators that have really messed up and they're in the midst of a cancellation. We have XB here stating, I guess to give my own 2 cents, I really feel like Keffals is in a situation where no matter what she says on social, so like no matter what Keffals says on social, right? She's damned if she do, she's damned if she don't matter. Everyone's gonna find something bad to say. That's like the thing here, right? Keffals responds, you got it correctly. Everything I say is read as nefarious. Yeah, no shit. It's just very extremely well documented pattern of behavior that would leave any rational, reasonable person with critical thinking skills to assume that there's a potential that anything you say, Keffals, could possibly be misleading, manipulative, or as you like to say, nefarious. And she goes on here to say, and I am presumed guilty first, and am consistently expected to prove my innocence. No, you haven't proven shit. It's been the opposite. You've been completely unable to prove anything. You've been very consistently proven to be lying every time you speak on these issues. You got at least, I believe, 4 different stories on the swatting and how it took place, because you can't pick how sympathetic you want to be viewed. Like you want to like try to always tweak the story to make yourself even more and more of a victim, which you are a victim of swatting. Swatting's terrible. We shouldn't be swatting, right? It's bad. But you're lying about it, and then you gave a bunch of different reasons for the GoFundMe money, like, hey guys, I need the money so I can sue the police. Hey guys, I need the money so I can run away from kiwi farms, which makes no sense because what is moving to another country gonna have to do with kiwi farms harassing me or not? They're online. I'm in the real world. Online is everywhere. Then it devolved into, well, I needed the money to get away from my abusive ex, which that person was in the GoFundMe. Like the ex was part of the GoFundMe to help them get medication. So like, I am consistently, I have to prove that I'm innocent all the time. No, you do, and you haven't been able to do that. And when people point out that you're lying, it's like, well, here I go again. I have to lie some more. And then that's in her narrative here, she's trying to spin, is her constantly having to prove her innocence by just making up more lies over and over and over again. So yeah, that's all for the leaks for now. That's all the new info on Keffals. This was just like a quick like, hey, let's talk about the new updates here because I just found it interesting. I don't know. So yeah, I got some other videos out. I got another one on Keffals and how she got an innocent artist canceled on Twitter for no good reason. You should go check that out. I'll leave a link to it, or just go check out my channel. And yeah, I don't know, these new topics, Keffals, this type of thing, does awful on my channel. It does terrible. But these are the topics I like to talk about. So we're just gonna post through it. Hopefully this video does better than my last couple. And thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, check out the Discord. Bye.